Hello, and a big shout out to all our app followers of iGod today. Today is June the 23rd, it's Sunday, and the solemnity of the body and blood of Christ. My name is Brother Stephen Pardy, SVD. So let's see what the readings have for us today. Well, it was the end of a long day, and the disciples were sensible in their suggestion that Jesus dispersed the crowd, giving them time to go to surrounding villages and find places for the night, and especially food. To which he replied, "You give them something to eat." But they replied, "Well, they only had 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Unless we go and buy food for all these people." Well, we know the story. He told everyone to sit down, and starting with the meager supply at hand, fed thousands. Now talk about divine compassion. There are 2 ways to look at this. First, it can be seen as a miracle where he fed thousands. Or secondly, in a miracle of another kind, he suspected that they all had food of one kind or another, but they didn't want to show it openly in case they had to share what little they had. But then the apostles started to hand out what they had, and so the crowd followed suit. Well, one way or another, it was still a miracle by food and by lesson. Share what you have with others. This miracle turned selfish, suspicious people into a selfless, compassionate community. But note his recognition to he who is the source of all good. Before he started handing out his largesse, he blessed it, and he said grace. The rabbis at the time had a saying, "He who enjoys anything without thanksgiving is as though he robbed God." The Palestinian prayer at the time put it this way: "Blessed art thou, Jehovah, our God, King of the world, who causes bread to come forth from the earth." Jesus himself would not eat without first giving thanks to the giver of all good gifts. Later on, St. Paul would point out in his letter to the Philippians, "My God will supply every need of yours, even in the desert places of this life." Now, how such help comes about through direct action or the compassion of others, sharing what they have, remains a truly remarkable miracle. Amen.